Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ellie. On this channel I cover topics all about personal growth, healthy habits, healthy routines, lifestyle balance, entrepreneurship, and honestly so much more. I really just am documenting the various phases that I'm going through in my life as I just try to become an improved version of myself every single day. In this video, many of my previous videos actually have been focusing on midterm rentals and sort of attempting to make the shift from short-term rental to midterm rental for the property that we have out of state in San Antonio, Texas. I think just based on where the market is going and how the data has looked for us for the last year or so, I would definitely like to explore the midterm rental market a bit more. So in attempts to learn more about the midterm market in my specific area, but just as a whole, like in general, I've been watching content from a couple of YouTubers and I have found their channels super informative, transparent, and inspiring. And these are the two main YouTubers that I've been watching, Kelly and Jesse, I believe their names are. And it's just, I've learned so much. And I actually watched one of Kelly's videos in which she calls companies that focus on providing housing to individuals that have been displaced. So in this situation, the insurance companies will go ahead and help these displaced individuals find temporary housing. And I've been learning more about that space, the insurance space, and I watched one of her videos in which she called a specific company THD, and I thought it was such a useful video. I actually went ahead and did the same thing and implemented what she did in that video. I implemented myself, and I wanted to go ahead and showcase that on this video. So I will include a recording of how that phone call went. So basically I just reach out to these companies and I pretty much am doing what Jesse suggested in one of his videos. He suggested that you reach out to these companies and let them know about your property, let them know about your goal, which is to provide midterm rentals to individuals that are seeking temporary housing based on whatever situation or circumstance they are facing in their own primary residence, or whatever the situation is, that we want to go ahead and provide that solution of midterm rentals. So I go ahead and draft up this email and I have been sending it to various companies. I will also include the link in this email to my furnished finder listing. In some emails I did include the link and some I didn't. So we'll see who reaches out. Some of the companies that I have reached out to include Lemonade, USAA, Amica, Allstate, State Farm. One of my previous insurance agents that I've worked with, which she was working with Ellis Insurance Agency, I called ALE Solutions and THD. So I want to go ahead and include a clip here of how my phone call with THD, the company THD, went. Again, I pretty much just tried to mirror whatever Kelly said in this video. There are some things that I didn't ask just because she covered in that video, so yeah, but I thought it was very insightful. Their customer service is really nice, really good. I'm impressed because in the video with Kelly, the woman that helped her was extremely kind, and so was the person that helped me. So just want to shout them out. And yeah, I'll go ahead and include a clip of that phone call here.
Thank you for calling THD. This phone call could be recorded for training and quality purposes. Thank you for calling THD.
And good morning. Yes, I'm calling. My name is Elizabeth, and I'm calling because I actually submitted my property on the online portal for housing. But once I submitted my information, there was no confirmation page, and I didn't receive an email. So I was just calling to verify if you received my submittal.
Absolutely. Typically, from what I know, once you submit it, just
refreshes the page.
Oh,
I don't believe that you typically get a confirmation email, but we can still check and see if it's submitted in our system.
gotcha. Yeah, that would
Can
be
you give me?
perfect.
Yes. Can you give me your first and last name, please?
We can find any types of short-term housing you need, from hotels, apartments, single-family homes, and even travel trailers, with or without furniture. We'll even find housing for your pets. THD loves animals, and we'll make sure that if requested, we find a great place for you and your pets to stay.
Thank you for calling THD. How can I make your day better?
Good morning. My name is Elizabeth, and I'm calling because I actually submitted my property on your portal for temporary housing consideration, but I believe the person that I previously spoke with said it doesn't. It only refreshes the page. It doesn't actually like gather the information and submit it. So I was just calling to see if I can just input that info or provide my housing info to you.
Sure, yeah. Give me a second. What is the zip code where your property is located?
Yes,
It's a townhome, 2-bedroom, 3-bath?
correct.
Okay, and you'd like to add information to the listing?
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if it was registered or not because when I actually went on the portal and I submitted, all the form just went blank. But if there
Oh,
is,
yeah.
so I was just curious as to whether it went through or not. But if there is any information that on your end that you see is missing, I can go ahead and provide more details.
Okay, so yeah, I can definitely help you with that. In the future, you can add additional comments on the last section
Okay.
of the form. There you can actually add if you have the home listed somewhere like on Zillow or Hotpads or anything, you can add your link in that section. And so, in case we are viewing properties in your area, we can always go into the link to see the pictures, but it's not necessary because we will probably contact you for pictures anyways.
Okay.
But let me see what we can add on here. Do you allow pets?
No pets.
Okay. Yeah. And is it a townhome? I believe you said it was a townhome.
Yes, it is a townhome. It is fully furnished.
What type of parking does it have?
It has garage parking for 2 small cars, and it also has a driveway that fits another car. And there's a lot of like free street parking. They're townhomes, but it kind of leads into a dead end, so it's like a quiet area, and there's a lot of ample street parking should potential tenants need more.
Okay, and are all the appliances included, like washer, dryer, microwave?
Yes, it's fully furnished. The kitchen is like fully stocked, condiments, cooking oil, all of that.
Okay, let me see. Are the utilities included?
Yes, utility and Wi-Fi.
What is your security deposit? What is the refundable security deposit?
$1,200.
Okay, and what about your application fee?
Application fee $40.
I think we pretty much have everything. Is it a 2-story townhome?
Yes, it's a 2-story townhome, and all bedrooms are on the 2nd floor.
Alrighty. Well, let me go ahead and update. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, that would be it. I did have a question. Like, do you know? I don't know if you happen to know this information, but do you often have like placements in San Antonio, Texas?
So we do have placements in San Antonio, but so how our process works, we are preferred vendors for several major insurance companies. They contact us when one of their policyholders is displaced from their home due to damage. They give us an estimate of how long they feel their policyholder will be out of their home for repairs. When we get a new claim in your area and our policyholders' needs match what your home has to offer, we will contact you to verify if the home is available. And if you would if you would work with the lease terms that we're needing. We will verify pricing, etc. Once their adjuster gives their approval, we will have the policyholder contact you for a tour of the home. If the policyholder feels like this is a good fit for them, they will contact you, or they will fill out an application and go through your process. Once they're approved, we'll determine, the move-in date and things like that, and then we will send you the first payment agreement, or we will send you the payment agreement matching what the lease terms that you had with them. And yeah, once we start the process, the first check will come through via Federal Express, and then the rest of the checks will be through regular mail.
Gotcha.
That's kind of how our process works.
Okay. And you mentioned insurance companies that are like on your list of preferred vendors. Do you, off the top of your head, happen to know like the names of those insurance companies?
I don't think we're able to release that information.
Gotcha. Okay.
But we do work with major companies.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I think that was it. I just wanted to make sure it went through, and I definitely got more out of this call than I thought I would. So thank you so much for
You're very welcome.
for your help.
You're very welcome. I hope you have a wonderful day, and if there's anything else you need assistance with, just call me back, and I'll be happy to help you.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Have an awesome day.
Mm-hmm. You too. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye. There you have it. Wow, she was so nice. I was watching, as I mentioned, the other video of, I believe Kelly. Yeah, Kelly, and the woman she spoke to was also very kind. So, shout out to THD, Temporary Housing Directory. You guys have really good customer service from those two observations that I've made. Okay, awesome. So, yeah, I also reached out to ALE Solutions Insurance Company based on recommendations from other YouTubers that I've been watching regarding this that have been so helpful, so transparent, and they actually reached out to me. ALE Solutions, they reached out to me, and we are scheduling a call for next week, so hopefully we get a tenant in soon. And that was another platform, another resource that provides housing for individuals that have been displaced from their property due to insurance claims or their property being damaged or things like that. So I look forward to that conversation as well.
Property owner?
Correct.
All right. Any issue providing a W-9 to us if we move forward with it? And a W-9 is just something that anytime we distribute funds out, we do need a W-9 on file.
Yeah, no, that should be no issue.
And we can provide it to you too. Are the checks made payable to you?
Yes.
Okay. And any issue accepting a company checks?
No issue.
Perfect. Do you have pictures of the property?
I do. I have a link that I have on Furnished Finder that I can go ahead and send you.
Yeah, if you want to do that,
after.
and then I will circulate it with our whole team,
Okay.
letting you know that the property is available. Is it available now?
Yes, it is.
Okay, and then what is your shortest lease term that we can do?
So ideally, it would be 3 months. We are open as well to 1 month because I know that sometimes, if it's a person relocating, things can happen sooner than that. But
Okay,
for
so
sure,
you're open to discussion on a month-to-month basis. And then as far as extensions going forward, we could do an extension. So like if it is a month-to-month, but we found out from the adjuster that it's going to be 2 months, we could reach out to you and say, we actually are looking for it to go until 2 months from now.
Yeah, we are for sure open for extensions. I know sometimes people reach out in advance that has been the case where people book, but I feel like if it's an open discussion and if these things can happen like with time, I'm sure it won't be an issue at all. Yeah.
Okay, and then do you have a lease agreement that you would put the insurance in, or can we provide a lease agreement?
I do have my own lease agreement. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sure. I don't know how we've done it in the past. Like I said, this is our first time, but if there's a way to, include different clauses, if that's, I'm sure your lease agreement has different clauses, but
It's very simple. It's really simple.
Yeah.
So it just, it basically, we want the insured to take care of the property. It's a basic lease agreement stating that we are making the monthly rent payments. They are the tenants, and that's the thing too. The lease is never in ALA Solutions' name. It's always going to be in the policyholder's name, and then we are just the guarantors of the monthly rent
Gotcha.
going forward. So we kind of just do it that way. We'd like to review the lease agreement moving forward with that. So like how the process would go is I'll send your information out to our team, letting them know that you have this property, send me those pictures, I'll send it out. And if they do have a property or a policyholder in need in the San Antonio area, they'll reach out to you, ask you a little bit about your property, and then we send that information to the adjuster. On average, do you do a daily rate? Do you do a monthly rate?
If it were to be more of a midterm rental situation, which is what we're seeking, then it would be a monthly rate.
And I understand. The shorter the lease term, the higher the rent. So,
Yeah.
Yes. All right. And yeah. So we send it off to the adjuster. Once we do receive that approval, we then have them contact you directly, the policyholder contact you directly, view the property and see if it's something they would like to move forward with. If they want to move forward with it, we facilitate the entire move-in with you and the policyholder. And if you have any kind of applications or any process to get the family moved in, you want to know them, you want to do references or however you do
Okay.
it. And how do you do? Do you do an application?
For longer term tenants, we do have we use this online platform. It's called avail.co. That's the website, and it's just they input their information on there. It would be an application, background check, like the typical
Perfect. Yeah.
process,
Yeah.
nothing outside of that. So
We
that would
can
be
discuss that with them
perfect.
as well. So and each family will be a little bit different. So you can say, okay, I want you to fill this out depending on the lease term, and then you just work with whoever your direct contact would be with that specific family moving forward.
Okay.
And then hopefully we can work that out with you. I just wanted to see everybody. Yes. All right. Yep. If you want to send me over those pictures, I will circulate all of the information that you did just discuss with me with our entire team. I'll take a look at our database as well and see if there is a family in need, and then put you in contact with the right person.
Yeah, perfect. In addition, I don't know if I forgot what I listed on the platform, but it does have a garage parking as well as a driveway parking, and it's in a very safe area. It's near the Alamo Heights area, which is like the nicer part of San Antonio. So I know in the past families, like they really want a safe location. So I make sure to stress that, because I know it's important to me. So I imagine it's important to someone else, especially if they have children. So I just wanted to mention that as well. But yeah, I will go ahead and send you those pictures. And if you have any additional questions that pop up, make sure to email me. You have my contact info.
Yes, absolutely. And same with me. Any questions, concerns, just, send me, if you wanted to send me this every time, whether it's 3 months from now. So say we get somebody in and it becomes available and you want to say, all right, the property's available again, I can still do it that way as well.
Perfect. Okay. From your experience, is San Antonio a space that there are frequent relocations through your company from what you,
Yeah. So we do work nationwide, so we don't have one particular area
Right.
that is our main area. But you know, with the bigger areas, especially in Texas, but the bigger areas, San Antonio, Dallas to Houston, you know, those areas are going to have a higher amount of relocations than our, you know, small town areas like, you know, Kansas or something.
Yeah,
So-
that makes sense. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for your time. It has been a
Yes,
pleasure
thank
to meet you,
you.
and hopefully, you know, I hear back from someone from your team. And
Yeah, and don't get discouraged. Sometimes we don't have anything.
Yeah.
So, you know, or we may have, you know, 12 different claims, but it's every single one of them has a pet. So,
gotcha,
you know, so we got to find the right family for your property, and it does happen.
I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and
You
we'll be in
too.
touch.
Yes, definitely. All right. Thank you so much. Have a great day. We'll talk soon.
You too. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Hopefully putting it out into the universe that soon we get a tenant. All right, I'll keep you updated.